Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn about final keyword from Java point of view. Final keyword is used in Java language for different purposes. So it can be used with a one variable and it can be used with a one method or it can be used with one class. So whenever this final keyword is used with one variable, then it means that we are declaring one symbolic constant. And when it is used with one method, it means that it is used to prevent overriding of that method. And when we use final keyword with a class, then it means that we are preventing the inheritance of that class. So in Java language, final keyword is used for different context. Here we are going to see the first use of final keyword, that is to declare the symbolic constants. So symbolic constants generally refers to the variable name whose values does not change during the execution of a program. So the syntax to declare a symbolic constant is that final data type symbolic name is equals to value. For any constant value, you can associate a symbolic name with it and you can make use of final keyword to declare it as a symbolic constant. So for example, in this program, we have used one class, that is the circle class, and in that one we have declared one symbolic constant. The constant is 3.14, but we have associated a symbolic name with 3.14, that is the pi, and the data type of pi is double, and using final keyword we have declared the symbolic constant. So it means that whenever I will use pi in this program, its value will be 3.14 and it will not change during the execution of a program. Other than this symbolic constant, I have taken a radius and I have taken one input method and a one output method. In input method, I am initializing the radius by some value, and in display method, I am printing the area of the circle and I am printing the relevant data of the circle class. In main, we have created one object of circle class and we are calling the input method and output method of this circle class. So here, if in future if someone will ask me to change the value of pi from 3.14 to 3.142, then in that case, by using the symbolic constant, it is very easy for me to make the change. So I have to make a change only at a one location, that is where I have declared the symbolic constant. So only by changing in the symbolic constant declaration statement, all the places this change will be reflected. So this is the advantage of symbolic constant, that if you have declared symbolic constant, then you do not have to change the value at n number of places. By changing the value at a one place only, it will be reflected over all the places. So here we are going to see the use of final keyword with respect to a method. So whenever we use final keyword with respect to a method, it means that we are preventing the method overriding. So in this example, you can see that we have declared one method, that is the final, in the base class, and whenever we will try to go for the inheritance and we will try to redefine that method, then we will get a error that this method which you are trying to redefine is already a final method and you cannot redefine it. So by writing final keyword, we can prevent overriding in this way. So method overriding is a concept which says that if any method is defined in a base class, the same method you can define in derived class, but with help of final keyword we can prevent this method overriding. Here we are going to see the use of final keyword with the class. As we know that final keyword can be used with a variable and final keyword can be used with a method. So here we will see what will happen if we will use a final keyword with the class. So you can see here in the example we have written a class A as a final. So whenever we will try to extend that class A, we will get a error that class A is declared as a final and you cannot inherit it. So by using a final keyword, we can prevent the inheritance in Java. To know more about final keyword, you can go through these books. Thank you.